Sunny, go for it.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of new to this game,
Okay.
and I'm just sort of a bit confused because there are so many AI apps, and I'm sort of getting a bit overwhelmed because I don't want to be keep on paying for one subscription
Yeah.
for the other. So I mean, like ultimately, I want to start off kind of slow with all this,
Hmm.
and at a sort of like novice type of level.
Okay.
And is there like a systematic system of where I could basically or just make like reoccurring money
Yeah.
um, as a starting point? So as I go through the process, I can sort of get more of an understanding, and
Yeah.
then sort of build on it. If that makes any sense.
It makes complete sense. It makes complete sense, Sunny. Just really quickly, welcome Tim and welcome Manny, Mr.
Yeah.
Msagu. Hope you're good, guys. We're gonna get to that. Sunny. So what you're saying is you, and I completely agree with you. By the way, here there are so many AI tools out there, and all of them incur costs, and it's so hard to know what exactly to subscribe to or what to use. You know, depending on what your use case is. So the way I would start actually is, can you tell me about like what are you trying to achieve? I remember in the classroom you posted something about 11 labs, et cetera, et cetera. Tell me a little bit about what use case you're looking to, get to, or
Right.
what.
Well, basically, I want to start like a YouTube channel, sort of
Okay.
highlighting like software, and I had a go before, but I just found it like a bit overwhelming.
Yeah.
Right. So the key objective is to do affiliate marketing to actually promote software via YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, and like in terms of my particular skill sets that I've got at this moment in time, is that I do basic web design,
Okay.
yeah, and I also do like graphic design.
Okay.
So all I'm trying to do is find another source or another money making sort of like system.
Yeah.
So
And you
yeah, go on.
no, and you're trying to make it something like a passive income system, or what do you have in mind?
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay. Okay. So currently, are you thinking about making it a faceless YouTube channel, or does that part not
Well,
bother you?
this is what I'm in an iron about because it's the confidence issue, like to be in front of camera. So potentially faceless, but at some point I'm gonna just have to go for it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get you. Look, I'm gonna be very transparent with you. The best
yes,
way to make a successful YouTube channel right now, I would say, is you can do it with a faceless one, but the chances of you succeeding is like 0.001, maybe even more zeros percent, just because of the fact that there are so many. Like it's incredibly oversaturated. So you to be
yeah,
going after that and expecting a quick or an easy win, I would say you're gonna waste your money on the AI that you're gonna be using to create this, regardless of what AI you're using, whether it's gonna be just Descript, like something simple, or whether you're gonna be, booting up Opus Pro or whatever. Okay, so just very transparent with you. But when it comes to like automating sequences or parts of your YouTube channel, you can definitely do this. And what I mean by this is, let's imagine that you create one long form video, or you can even do it alive. Like one of the things that Julian loves doing right now is lives. And from the live, he's going to figure out how can I create multiple content pieces out of this. And from there, you also figure out how to repurpose it. And this is a big one, and this is super important. We go by this ideology called the 1 to 7 method, which means we create
right,
one piece of content that we can repurpose for 7 different other outlets. So when he creates this live, we make sure that the way he creates it is that so that we can also repurpose it for a video, repurpose parts of it for shorts and or reels and or TikToks, right? We also make sure that we can create a blog post from it, just because we're also trying to rank organic through our page, et cetera, et cetera. The only reason I'm explaining this to you, Sunny, is these are ways that you can figure out how you can create a revenue stream that is passive through you creating a YouTube video. I wouldn't really recommend you go the faceless route, although there is success. Like a lot of gurus on YouTube are going to tell you, oh, I'm making tens of thousands within a month. I'm here to try to be very realistic with you. I would say easy ways to do it is use something like Claude to create your scripts. You know, something like Claude, because it's going to make very good scripts, very catchy, very good hooks. Or if you just subscribe to ChatGPT because we're talking about reducing costs, create yourself a custom GPT. Instruct it on exactly your tone of voice. What are the things you're looking to achieve? What kind of hooks you want it to give? How long the videos need to last, et cetera, right? And you take it from there. After you have something to help you with the script, the second part is kind of on you. You sit behind the camera. Now, what Julian uses, and I know we recently also released a lesson on this, is Descript.
Yeah.
The reason we use the Descript is it's really easy to repurpose stuff from Descript to create either an SOP or, like I was mentioning earlier, a blog or an Instagram post, X post, et cetera, right? And if you're thinking about creating these videos but having an avatar, I know you spoke about 11 Labs. That is what you're going to do it best with, right? 11 Labs. And when it comes to the thumbnail, again, you're already subscribed to ChatGPT, and this is how we're reducing costs. Create that thumbnail with ChatGPT. You know, just give it the prompt, explain to it what you want to have, and you can do that. And once VO3 becomes available, all of us are going to be using stuff with that.
What is that? Sorry.
So VO3 is the latest release from Google. It happened on Google I/O about 2 weeks ago.
I heard about it. Yeah.
VO3 is going to be incredibly powerful, but right now I can't even test it. It's not available where I live, so it's kind of unfortunate.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that is great bits of advice there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Right. Okay.
One thing, Sunny, for you, by the way, is if you want, maybe you and I can create this custom GPT together. The only reason I say this is you can just use it a million times over. And I've helped a couple of our members within the AI Profit Boardroom with refining their prompts when they're trying to build a custom GPT. So just drop me a DM like, hey, Vic, this is the prompt, but this is the problems I'm running into. And I'm going to do my best to help you out and you know, refine that for you.
Really appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Of course, Sunny, of course. Yeah, so as Sunny and I were saying, like, there have been releases. I really wanted to talk more about VO3 today, but unfortunately, I am still prohibited from testing it. So once I get my hands on that, I'm going to be able to share some bits and bobs about that as well. All right. Thank you for that one, Sunny.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anyone else have any questions? Anything you're trying to do? Anything you're wondering about? Anything you're playing around with? Doug, I know you recently joined and you've dropped a couple of, I would say, knowledge bombs. What is your background, Doug? Can you introduce yourself a little bit to us?
I have my own. Hi, everybody. My name's Doug. I'm from Winnipeg, Canada. We don't have igloos in the winter, but it is nice and cold here in the winter. I also do AI. I have a YouTube channel that is very small compared to Julian's, and I've been watching him for a long time and seeing all the stuff that he's doing. And for my own part, there's no way for me to keep up with the incredible change in AI that's going on right now. There's so much going on.
Yeah.
I started using Google Notebook LM to bring in everybody's tutorials into, and then do a study on what are they teaching in their tutorials, what's the unique thing in all these different tutorials, to get a big overview of the landscape, because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
And it occurred to me I should be doing the same thing inside the paid communities where all these AI teachers are teaching their stuff, to slowly start joining them all and really get a big perspective of what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
And the main thing that I want to learn is more of the revenue streams behind everything. So I'm focused on the passive income, to have people sign up to a referral link and then make the money from that. And these communities are fantastic for that, because now I can write about everything I've learned in Julian's community, share that referral link, and Julian and you have to keep doing all the work while I just refer people here.
If you want to get your questions answered, if you want me to create a video for you and show you exactly how to do stuff like this, and you can see here that everything that we've talked about today is completely customized to our members inside the AI Profit Boardroom, then make sure you join. Link in the comments description. We do this every week. And it's just an awesome community of people, good vibes in there, good people, and also, you know, very active. You can see all the posts that are popping off inside the AI Profit Boardroom. You can also jump on weekly coaching calls. From next week, we'll start doing 3 coaching calls a week. So you can jump on live calls with us, and you can also see all the agents, templates, you know, SOPs, etc. that we have inside here. So if you want to learn this stuff and see how you can actually use it to make money, then check out the AI Profit Boardroom crash course, because that's basically all the systems that I've used right now to grow my business. So feel free to get that link in the comments description to the AI Profit Boardroom. It's a community focused on making more money and saving time. If you want a free sort of way to learn this stuff, you can see a collection of SOPs inside the AI Success Lab. Obviously, you're not going to get support in there. You're not going to get the DMs. You're not going to get the weekly coaching or the weekly videos made for you. So I wouldn't say it's anywhere near as good. But if you're just like on a budget and you're really struggling, but you want to, you know, learn this stuff, then that's why I've made this for you, right? It's free. So thanks so much for watching. And for anyone who does have questions, whether it's during this call or after the call, feel free to join the AI Profit Boardroom. Post your questions in there. I'm very active in there. I answer questions in there every day. You can see we're making videos every week for the members. And also we've got 3 coaching calls a week as well. So if you have like big questions or you need help or support, whatever, join the AI Profit Boardroom. That's the best place to get this stuff, all right? Cheers for watching. See you on the next one. Bye-bye.